Good morning, Perry Hill. Perry Hill, it is a beautiful Tuesday morning, and I'm off today. Hey, there's my mama. Let's go say hi to Mimo. Hey, Mimo.
Morning.
Say hey.
Morning.
She's out here watering her ferns. But I've been up since a little after daylight getting some stuff ready. And I was just going to give you a little update on what we're doing on the farm. It's constant work, but I was going to show you some updates on the fruit trees, and I've got to tie up the tomato plants again. I've got to fertilize them, and I'm going to show you how to fertilize these with our new Haas infuser. All right, and so excited about that. But I wanted to give you an update on our onions and our fruit trees. Just a general update. We talk about stuff, and sometimes we just forget to update you on how things are transpiring. So I'm going to give you an update. Back when I planted the onions in November, remember I put 2 in a bed that had a little heavier mulch on top, and then I put 1 in a bed that had no mulch on top. And just to see how the onions did, which ones did better. Now, whether it's the soil itself was a little better, or whether it was, mulch that hindered it, I'm gonna show you the difference in the bulbs of the onions. So we're starting to pull these up. There's a few that are, the tops are dying, and generally you squish this, and when this is soft, the onion's pretty much not gonna do much anymore. But you can see the size of these onions. We have a few that are pretty good size right there. Most of them are about that size, as I go down this bed. The bed did pretty well. There was a few weeds. Look at here, y'all. You know what that is? It's a Kiowa blackberry from all the way over there. But you can see some of these are pretty good size onions. Decent, not huge, but for us, as we're learning, that's a decent onion there. But the amazing thing is, this was the one that tried to suppress a little bit more weed production. But let's look at this bed. We come down and look at these onions. So we've got a few that are small, but for the most part, when you come down this bed, all these onions look pretty good size. So, and they're getting close. They're softening. See, this one's getting soft. So we're gonna get a lot of these onions up. This is a nice onion, and go ahead, and we got several days of sunshine. We're gonna lay them up on the dirt and let them start to cure. And see, that one just fell over. That means it's done. So I'm gonna pull it, let you see how that onion looks. So really nice onion. I'm gonna put it in my hand so you can see about how big that is. Yeah, that's a pretty good onion right there. Boy, they smell good. So what do I gather from that? I don't know. I think next year or later this fall, we'll try to do maybe the beds without as much mulch on it. Those onions seem to do a little bit better overall. And, all right, folks, it's time to pull these onions up. Boy, bugs are eating me up out here today. But we're going to get these onions up. We got sweet potatoes we need to plant. So they're all close, so we're gonna go ahead and get them up, let them start drying. So we'll get you a little video of what we do in there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull these onions. Basically, we're gonna pull them. You can see how that's limp. It's soft. that onion's not going to do any more. So we're just going to go ahead and pull them. And basically, I'm going to lay them up here on the dirt. We've got at least 3 to 5 days of probably nothing but sunshine and 85-degree weather. So we'll just pick them and lay them down. And we'll go all the way down. And basically what that does is allowing them to sit in the sun is we'll roll them over in a day or two, and it lets the onion kind of cure. And then, of course, we don't have to cure them if the girls want to just start putting them up. But on some of these bigger ones, we may want to preserve them and use the smaller ones for salsa and stuff like that. And take some of these bigger ones and cure them, put them in a box, somewhere cool, dark in the house where we can keep them. If you had a cellar, you'd want to put them in a cellar. We don't have a cellar down south. Water table a lot of time is too high. So here's the onions in the mulch beds. And you can see there's a variety. These onions didn't get super big. I've seen people grow a lot bigger onions. But these are the onions in the not so much mulch bed. And they seem to be on average bigger. Take that for what it's worth. I'm not sure what that means. You know, the soils really shouldn't have been that much different. They were pretty much the same, except for I added a little layer of mulch on top of those over there. So, but the bottom line, they both taste good. But there's all our onions. We're gonna let them cure and be able to put them up for salsa and dishes and all the things we like to cook. So, onions are up.